Peace, everyone. Welcome back. If you are returning, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. We are reviewing a manuscript, Peaks and Valleys, which is a recent publication that I released in November 2024. This mini-series is dedicated to exploring the boundless potential within, that is your creative life force, your God essence that is surging through your life spirit, and harnessing divine life force intelligence via consciousness. So this exploration and endeavor is going to be a long pursuit, perpetual for those who are deeply interested. This is work and challenging. This isn't an easy button by any means, so that's some disclaimer for anybody and everybody who comes across this material. So please, I encourage everybody to check out some of the previous videos in this mini-series. If you are interested, Peaks and Valleys is available in physical paperback format and Kindle ebook. That is the ultimate way to support me, but also invest in yourself. And if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. I have the free course available on this channel. And please also consider a like, share, or subscribe to the channel and stick around. We have a long way to go, and this is going to be a growing process. So we are here to help each other remember that we are in this together and we are all part of one consciousness. Without further ado, let's get right into the context and read the manuscript. We're in Chapter 5, Synchronistic Awareness, beginning Chapter 5 now. So grab your ink, pen, or pencil, and some papyrus, or however you wish to take notes, if you will, and let's get this manuscript pulled up. We will read probably 2 pages today, and then do a deeper reflection and elaboration, and get out of here. All right. Chapter 5, Part 1, Synchronistic Awareness. Every moment is an opportunity to learn, listen, and refine the processes with which one has formed all relationships through. If the student has already began to notice patterns in their life experience, in their codes of reality, this synchronistic awareness has already been activated within the consciousness of the individual. It is an incredibly powerful building tool for the mind. Once initiated into perception, can be consciously brought into recognition or acknowledgement at any moment in time to assist with clarity and decision-making and critical thinking. Another way to express this power is pattern recognition. Humans have an exceptional ability to develop awareness for patterns as creatures of habit and imitation. However, the levels of repetition and persistence in developing energy patterns can be dangerous without proper guidance, and conscious awareness of practicing a habit is magnetizing the emotion, energies in motion, whether the individual is consciously competent of this or not. Take note, internal awareness is the key to personal pattern development and synchronistic awareness. Please, at this time, if you would like to pause the video and jot down any notes from this page, do so. As we have suggested in the material that's been discussed in previous pages, the importance of this material, or at least the core of this, is designed to develop the awareness to go within, the individual awareness to go within. The proper guidance is the intuition, the Godhead that's inside of you, the boundless potential that surges through the perpetual self-contemplation of your life spirit. That is your life force energy that we are in a we are given through our breath. I'll scroll up and back to this first page, and also note anything here that you wish. Now, developing these skills for synchronistic awareness is more natural to some than others. Although we are all doing it, some of us have externalized our life experience more than we have understood what's happening, which is no problem, but I do suggest or recommend that we challenge ourselves to balance that out and develop some spiritual awareness and recognition for the subtle bodies and formative cause of the externalizations that appear to us in our perceptive, our visual reality, or our physical sense reality in the construct. And that doesn't require, again, any special tools. It doesn't require any special equipment. You are the divine technology that already exists with the facilities, the faculties, the operations within, and attuning these senses inward and attuning these faculties, practicing, developing, cultivating relationships with imagination and intuition and visualization, memory, recollection, subconscious, ego, all the different parts of the nature of our being, understanding the rainbow body or the chakra wheels, the chakra centers, which are powerhouses that correspond to specific locations, externalize themselves as physical glands and systems that are operating and corresponding with a highly advanced intelligence system. A lot of the operations in this physical construct have been to hijack these systems and disturb these systems and drive the individual from intervening and interweaving these and teaching individuals how to cultivate these relationships through balanced efforts. And we do note the importance of even what the belief systems are in this present day, these fields of commercials and advertisement through these mediums we call the TV or whatever you'd like to call it, are frequencies that are impeding on your natural biorhythmic flow, your natural circadian rhythms that are biochemically organizing and reorganizing and restructuring always to refine themselves to keep you in balance, to keep your body in homeostasis, to keep your brain at ease and not diseased, as well as the different functioning areas of your body, which is, all of them, but some are being attacked more than others, some specific areas. Now, I wanted to take a moment here as well to, I think we're going to stop the reading for today. Okay, actually, here we go. We'll go, since I have a short page here, we will go ahead and get into it. Today's feels like a good day to elaborate a bit more. Again, these notes in the material is designed to remind us all that this is our responsibility or ability to respond to these internal systems and spend some time with them and convene with them and not neglect them. They've been working for you since you were delivered here and were given your very first breath of life and inflated the body, the material, the vessel. Back to the manuscript. Now, just to double check here. All right. Yep. That goes into part 2. So we will read this, and this is actually a short section of chapter 5. Part 1. Concluding part 1. This can be noted on the external planes, of course, but first this perception is held in the eye of the mind, that's the ajna, and manifested into physical world as reflected and refracted light frequencies shaping human perspective optically through the 2 eyes on either side of the middle eye, the 6th chakra center, the pineal gland, or 3rd eye, the ajna center. It has been traditionally referred to as 3rd eye. However, I personally would suggest replacing it as the 1st eye for practical application regarding this subject matter. All that means is don't let the 2 eyes distract you. Don't let them be the thieves of deception. So, well, the thieves of clarity, I guess they're robbing you of clarity by distorting it with deception, which is the physical construct permitting us all of the sensuous gratification and sensual gratification, which is moving us further from developing deeper intertwining and interweaving of the divine faculties and machinations that are surging, constantly, perpetually surging through your life spirit, through the nature of your being, through your biofield, your electromagnetic biofield, and consciousness. All right. Had to take a pause for a moment. I'm just going through the rest of this context and seeing if there's anything else to note from the material. Yeah, so it says, a conscious awareness of practicing a habit, magnetizing the emotion, energies in motion, whether the individual is consciously competent of this or not. So there are different levels of awareness, and having a subconscious awareness of the programming that is occurring internally through the thought frequencies of the individual is different than the awareness in the external planes of seeing something on the TV trying to sell you snake oil. So unconscious competence and unconscious incompetence, and conscious competence and conscious incompetence are different relationships that the individual may have internally with their present oral awareness, their oral awareness, their subtle body awareness. Like the universe, our universe, or we are the center. Like if the world is, we're the dot and the world is just a circle around the dot, for instance, and we are the attracting force of everything that is around us, that is bringing everything around us to us as a magnet. That is our energies in motion. Proper guidance is going to come through, obviously, the purity of love in the relationships of humanity, but more directly and specifically, the responsibility of each individual is going to be emerging from the soul within. The temple of the mind, the seat of the soul. So using God as guidance, meaning generator, operator, and destroyer. Again, taking responsibility as the generator, operator, and destroyer. This is utility in your consciousness, reshaping and refining your practices as you expand consciousness. I hope everybody is having an excellent start to their week. I believe for today, this is a great segue just to kind of wrap up some final thoughts and close out the video. I also want to wish everybody a great rest of your week and say thank you so much for your support. Again, that's just a reminder from me to you how much I appreciate everybody who's stuck around. And if some people have checked out different parts of this channel, I do want to add a lot of different things because I do a lot of different things and I like to share everything I do as best that I can to encourage everybody else to expand in their boundless creative potential. That is, as you can see, a deeper passion of mine than trying to be entertained, over the top, dramatic, and theatrical. I would much rather be here as an assistive utility for individuals rather than just be a circus clown. So there's plenty of those anyways. So if that's what you want to do, you probably won't be here, which is great. That's the goal. Go find. There's plenty of clowns in the circus. So Synchronous Universe and Peaks and Valleys are two books that I have recently published. Synchronous Universe is sort of the follow-up to Peaks and Valleys, but you can read either one in any direction, forward to backward or vice versa. And at some point, if you read it enough, it will all become a cohesive, beautiful symphony. And again, this context, these videos, this mini-series is dedicated to encourage the individual to go within and also remind each other that we are here to help each other. There's so much conflict even within these communities of truthers, and I'm not saying that people aren't seeking truth. I'm saying that if you call yourself as such, why are we not building foundations, but rather still egocentrically, developing conflicting ideals and acting like you're the superior standing on the top of the hill or whatever internal pride design has been constructed to manifest such divergent quality in our language, in our speech, or lack of quality for that matter. I'm not saying debate isn't useful, but yeah, guys, when you can build stronger foundations, that's how we can really collectively build the magical universe. Individually, we are certainly responsible, which is in this material. This is what this material is directed to do. Naturally, we will collectively, foundationally build through these efforts, through these energetic efforts, establishing a balance point within first, and we all come collectively to build stronger foundations for the future. Not really for me, more so for the children, for the younger generation. I don't even have children, but I care about this experience like I do. Well, I guess I do. I'm just not in the physical plane yet. So hopefully this resonates. Please reach out with any comments, questions, or concerns. Again, Synchronous Universe Peaks and Valleys are available, and I will have the links in the comment box below these videos. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day going into the Matrix. Everybody, please take care in your endeavors. Much love. I'll see you in another video. Peace.